The following review is going to be in the Transformers Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection Cybertron Universe Override. So stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today doing a review on the Transformers Legacy Voyager class Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection Cybertron Universe Override. Whew, that's a mouthful. Now this was the Walmart exclusive, but I got this at my Ollie's for only $9.99 on sale. It's a Voyager size figure, so she's normally about $30-35 bucks. But first take a look at the package. It is the open label, and make sure that her weapon is right there. She is strapped in. You get the Transformers Legacy logo, Voyager class, Cybertron Universe Override. The Transformers logo. It's different though. Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection. You look up top, there it is in the car mode. Right there. Bottom's a UPC. This side is really nothing. Just the remainder of a robot mode drawing. There's a robot mode and a drawing. And a Cybertron Universe Override, 19 steps. And I guess that's about it. So let's get this gal open and see what she looks like. Now, I saw her in the stores when they first came out, but, you know, for the price, and there was so many different Transformers out at the time that I needed, so I never got her, but, hey, for 10 bucks, why not? All right, here's the book. Let's see. You put the weapon in the back of the car, makes that mode, and the instructions how to transform her, and then the weapon moves, rotates around, and that's how that works, which we'll look at later. Oh, this is just different languages, and here how she is packed. So we're gonna get rid of her gun. Alright, and this, yep, you rotate these around, and this is a gun, and I guess it's also like her engine. And let's see, do these go up? Yep, oh cool, these rotate up like that. They rotate down, these rotate around, and I bet you that's a 5mm port, or a, yeah. So that is the gun, and now we're going to, let's break her open. Now, she is packed in robot mode, so when I start my review, I'm going to start my review in robot mode to transfer into the, or I'm going to start my review in vehicle mode. Then I'm going to transform it back, because I always start as they come packaged, and I always do the reverse, because sometimes they may be packed in robot mode, but a reviewer will transform them. They won't show, but they'll come back in robot mode, and then when they start the reviews, they're in vehicle mode, and all they do is transform from vehicle mode back to robot mode. I always like to show you both, because usually one way is a lot harder than the other. Now, right off the bat, I don't like her vehicle mode. It's just, it's not complete. You got this big gap here. Those are her arms. But let's put this in here. So I guess you stick that up. Oh. Or you put it this way. Oh no, that makes no sense. I guess you do it this way. Oh, and these. Oh, okay, they have these up. Let's look at the book. Alright, so we took her out in car mode. We just stick it on. Okay. So, there she is. That's her car mode. Not much you could say. I don't like how, like I said, it's all cut out right here. Yeah, I guess you could see the head sticks out like that. But the front's kind of weird. You see her knees. You know what? I'm glad I didn't pay full price for this figure. Usually on the cars, they're all solid, you know, it goes straight down. It's not so gappy like this one is. But all right, let's look at the car. You got the red glass. It's got gold highlights in blue. You got her face right there. You got black here. You got red and some blue. You got red and some white. You got black up here. So for the front, you can see these side. Like I said, very gappy. Let's see. She's got, oh wow, translucent red wheels. You don't normally see that much in a figure. Back's really nothing to look at. You got two lights back here. Again, you can see that's her arms. These are her legs up top. You can see all the holes. Now without this, I mean, I don't even know what kind of car she is. But we'll know once we get to transforming her. And let's see. Does she roll? She rolls pretty good. I will say that. But, alright, you know what? We'll do our vehicle-to-vehicle comparisons. Let me find out what I got to compare her to, and then we'll transform her and continue with the review. Okay, for comparisons, we're going to bring in Velocitron Blur. So, there you have a deluxe and a deluxe. And these are pretty cool. He's actually a new mold. Then we've got Cosmos Deluxe. Very, very hard to find. Thank you, Omar. And then we're going to bring in Voyager Road Hauler. So we got a Voyager, and no, she's a Voyager too. So we got Road Hauler and Overdrive. And we got Road Rage. I don't know why it's with the road, but that is Road Rage. And then we got Velocitron Scourge as the G2 Optimus recolor. And he is a leader class. So, I wasn't going to get any of the Velocitrons, but I did wind up getting a whole bunch of them. So, there's all my Velocitron figures. We can squeeze in Cosmos. Alright. Now, to transform Overdrive. Now, I will say this. Mine does fall apart. Friction joints, you gotta love them. But first, what we're going to do is take the weapon off and put it to the side. Okay, now we're going to split the feet. Now here's where the leg might pop off. We're going to take the foot and extend it and click it in. Okay. Then what we're going to do is pull down the foot. Pull down. Oh, we're going to take this piece, rotate it, then pull down the foot, and then this will lock into that. And we got one foot done. And the other side. Say this, mushroom joints. You got to love them. Not friction. Mushroom joints. Yeah. So this, we're going to extend this, and this will tab in. So you'll hear a click. Okay. Rotate it 90 degrees so the foot's facing out. Then this you got to rotate first, then push this down, and then lock this in. And there you go. And of course the leg popped off again. Once these things come undone, they never get loose. So, or once they get loose, they never tighten up. There. Alright, so that's what we got so far. Now, we're going to spin it around. Let's move the camera up a little. We're going to take these pieces. Now, the hands fit into these. So we're going to take these pieces and move them up like this. And then we're going to rotate them around like this. Okay? Then, take this whole piece and fold it like that. See how we did that? And then these, now these will peg in two different ways. This is a joint, so you'll have this peg right here will slot into here. And then what you're going to have, this tab will slot back here. And then you'll have this tab will slot here. So move this. Now this will go in. So when you push it in, you got that tab going in here. So at the same time, you want this tab to go in here, and then you want in the back this tab to go in there. So you got 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So again, we'll rotate this down, and then this slides in. It's a slider joint. So you got 1, 2, and 3 in the back. All right, so now that's done. Pull the arms down, and then rotate the wrists 180. Rotate the wrists 180, and overdrive is done. And she's a neat figure. Like I said, I wasn't going to get her, but for only $7.99 at Ollie's, I said, what the heck? Or $9.99 at Ollie's, I said, what the heck? Plus, I had a 15% coupon, too. It was $8.49 she was. Now, this thing. There. Just take the weapons, spin them out like that. Now, you could either put them on her arm like that, or they can fit in her hand. You can push these up like that to get that effect. So several different ways, and that is overdrive. And if we want, we'll just get some narrow ones. We'll do it like that. So now she is blast effect compatible. Bang, 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 bang. And it's pretty neat. Or what you can do is, if you don't want to give her this gun as a gun or as a weapon, you can always fold it back up again, and she can wield it as a backpack. Actually, you know what you could do is, let's put these fins up, and let's make it like a jetpack. So we'll put that there. We'll put that there. Now she's got a jetpack. So that's pretty cool too. Alright, let's put this away again. Now we can look at overdrive. Here, we'll take this back off. And without it, she's a pretty clean figure. I mean, not really no hollow spots. Very, very thin, just this little part sticking out. Her proportions are not bad. I don't dig the big, thick hips or knees, but alright, now let's look at that head. She's got blue on the crest. She's got a yellow face, blue eyes, and a red and white mask, and she is light piped. You got the clear head for the light piping. I like the see-through chest. It's pretty cool. You got the red and the white, and black and gold. So she's very colorful. She's red, gold, black, and white with a little blue thrown in there. So let's see. For articulation, the head does do a 360 degrees. There's very little or no up and down movement. The arms go around 360. Like how just the arm moves, but the shoulder stays the same. You got elbow rotation, again, and elbow joint. Wrist rotation. You got waist, but the waist only moves that much because you got this back area. So, again, other side, same thing. Now, she can kick almost 90 front. Back, not too much because of the backpack. Side, you can do the whole split. She's got upper rotation here again at the thigh. Knees more than 90. And the foot is a little ankle tiltage. And it will go up and down just for transformation purposes. And I like her. You know, I've never heard of the figure before, and I'm one with the comics. But for some reason, I guess she wasn't a comic. She was in G2. We'll stick it there. And there's also some 5mm ports, too. I like how they've been doing the, ever since the Siege or the Titan's Return. So you got 5mm ports there. You can do either arm, which is pretty cool. So 5mm ports are very useful. You can mix and match. And there is overdrive. Like I said, clean figure. The legs are kind of funny how they're shaped, but you know, I don't dig the high knees, but that's okay. But overall, she's very clean figure, very little backpack at any. And they didn't have this thing that could have been completely straight. Let me see if I can straighten her out. Yeah, that's, whoop. There. So, what can I say? She's a pretty cool figure. I'm glad I wound up getting her. Alright, now let's compare her to some of her Velocitron siblings in robot mode. And for a robot comparison, first we'll start with our deluxe Road Rage. So you've got Overdrive and Road Rage, our two females. Then we'll bring in Deluxe Blur. I'm glad because Blur wasn't a strictly remold. Blur is made after his IDW counterpart with wheels. Then you got your Deluxe Cosmos. He's just a new figure. And then you got Road Hauler, which has a very steep history in G1, being in the first episode or two, and then disappearing. And then you have Leader Class Scourge. So that is it for the comparisons. Now, if you're new to my channel, or if you've been here before, I'm going to tell you that I always start my reviews as they are packed. This just happened to be packed in car mode, so I started in car mode. And I also do reverse reviews. So what I do is I reverse transform them back, because usually reviewers will start in robot and in alternate mode, which is car or vehicle mode, and just basically expand them into robot mode. But usually it's a lot harder to compress them into vehicle mode, so I always do both. Now, to get this guy back into the vehicle mode. All right, first we're going to rotate the wrists 180 degrees. Okay, now we're going to do the legs. So we'll come back here, untab these, straighten these out, fold the leg in. So untab this, straighten that out, pull the feet in, and then what you want to do is turn them sideways, unpeg them out. Remember, this peg is gonna peg into that. We'll just move the hands out of the way. We'll do the other side without the leg coming off. There you go. And then what we're gonna do is just put these together. And we'll actually, you know, we'll wait till we do the other part. Now we're just gonna leave these here. Now we're gonna do this. So what we gotta do is, remember, you got 3 tabs. So we're gonna untab it from the back, pull it out, and extend it. Okay? We'll do the same the other way. Okay? Now you're gonna take this whole thing and you're gonna move it up. Alright? So now we're gonna move these and flip this up like that. Oh, and this stupid mushroom joint. Okay, so now that you got here, what you can do is let's pull these up like that. Rotate these inward. Now, what you want to do is you want this little tab to go inside, because it's going to fit in here. And the hand's going to grab here. So we're just going to pull these in. And then these tabs are going to fit into there. So let's get this straightened out. So we're going to tab these in. That's tabbed in. That's tabbed in. We'll tab these together. We'll tab that in there. And we'll have the hand grip that. So that side's done. So now this side is... Oop, the hand moved on me. There. So I have the hand grab this. Make sure all these are together. That tabs in. And then basically, Now that we've got the car, the back of the car, now you can move these and just move these up. Now the front of the car doesn't have nothing to do with the back of the car, which is weird. Because usually, and then you can put these together. Let's see, these go in there. Yeah, let's see, that's in there. These came undone. Oops. Somehow that got turned around. Oh, that's why. I did have it right. Just the arm got turned around. Alright, and then just the hands in, the wings in, the hands in, the wing is in, tabs are in back here, tabs in, put it together, and this, we got 2 tabs on each side. So we're going to tab that in. And I believe she is done. Yes. She is all done. See, it's weird because, like I said before, you have this big gap right here. And then you take this, blah, 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 blah. We'll put this back here. Then we'll take our blast effects and like that. And whee, she launches, she rolls pretty good. And now she's back into her car mode. Now, overall, I guess it's a good figure. I mean, I don't like how normally car modes are solid down the side of the car. But she's not your average car. You can see how it's very gappy, and the front really doesn't connect to the back, which I don't like that. And you can see her hands sideways. But, you know, for $8.49 on sale at Ollie's with a 15% coupon, I don't really mind it. You know, she was another figure that I didn't have. And I was going to collect a Velocitron, but now you can see this is my 6th Velocitron figure. Because mostly like Road Rage was just a repaint with the new face. My son wanted it, so he bought her. I got Blur, Cosmos, and Hauler again was on sale at Walmart. So I got him on clearance. And my son liked Scourge, so he got Scourge. So that is how I wind up collecting these. And I keep checking my Walmarts. I keep checking my Ollie's. I keep checking the Ross stores, your Burlington Coat Factories, all those stores right now are Christmas 2023 that have these figures on sale on clearance. So if you can find one, go for it. Alright, so I guess that's about it. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. When I do new videos, you'll be notified. Not only do Transformers, I do Funko Pops, I do Lego sets sometimes. Any day now, we're about to start our Advent calendar. We have the, I believe, Marvel Advent calendar this year. I do DC Marvel figures. I do everything. Just new toy sightings. Just turn that notification on. Check out the channel. I get over 1,000 videos. I do this for fun right now. I don't get paid to do YouTube. I do this because I love Transformers. And maybe one day. But, alright. So, Overdrive is done. Have a Merry Christmas, and Rodimusbill out.